Hey everybody, it is demo day, and today we are learning about the rock cycle. Alright, we are learning about the rock cycle. We are going to create 3 different types of rocks. So there are 3 main types of rocks, and we're going to create those using starbursts, aka minerals, and other things that rocks are made of. Okay, we're taking our starbursts, aka minerals, and other sediments, and they're going through a process called weathering. So as the wind hits them and rocks rub together and the rain and everything, it breaks them all down into smaller little pieces. All the weathering has occurred. Then a process called deposition happens, where the water and the wind pushes everything in one spot and they all kind of pile up together. And as they pile up together, they kind of press together, they squeeze together to make one hard rock, and that is what we call a sedimentary rock. So that's our first type of rock. For our second type of rock, we're going to use this plastic bag and put all the sedimentary rocks in this one little bag, and we're going to put them under extreme, we're going to say this book's really hot, extreme heat and pressure. We're going to put a lot of pressure on them. So it's real hot, lots of pressure inside of Earth, and then once we raise up all the weight, we now have metamorphic rock, which forms from extreme heat and pressure. We have 2 types of rock. So what is a third type of rock? So we're going to have to melt the metamorphic rock to create our third type of rock. And it doesn't create it until it cools. So we're going to have to heat it up, melt it, and then cool it. About as cool as Miss Cox and me here, and then we'll let you know what type of rock it is. All right, so we're gonna stick it on this pan here and put it on the hot plate. We're gonna call it the magma fire. All right, now that it has melted and become magma, we're gonna have our cool down here, and we'll come back as soon as it cools down. Now that it has cooled, we have our third type of rock called igneous rock. So Ms. Cox is gonna peel it off so you can see what it looks like here. So, this is our igneous rock. So now you have seen how the 3 types of rock form. We have our sedimentary rock, which forms from weathering and deposition. You have your metamorphic rock, which forms from extreme heat and pressure. And then you have our igneous rock, which is formed from magma inside of the earth coming to the surface and cooling down. So that is our 3 types of rock in the rock cycle. It's a cycle, so it never stops. So there's different ways that it can form rocks and different patterns. It doesn't always go in a certain direction, but we will learn about that in class. So that is demo day, and we'll see you later. Rock on.